bye, guys.
Are you ready for a big adventure?
I'm ready for the big adventure.
We just dropped off the dogs and we're headed to Tofino. We decided to take the scenic route, the Oceanside Drive, for the first little bit. We're gonna stop by Cathedral Grove because Justin's never been there, pop into Port Alberni for some donuts, and then continue on our way to Ucluelet. We're at Cathedral Grove, which is an area just outside of Coombs. It's a perfect short little walk if you want to see some ancient trees. Some of the trees are over 800 years old.
Seems kind of bright in here from what I expected, but apparently in 1997 there was a windstorm that blew many of the trees down, which lets more light to the forest floor and allows other species to succeed.
I came here a few years ago with my friend and her little daughter, and she looks at the trees and she goes, "Wow, that's a big stick, Auntie." So that's what me and Justin keep saying every time we see the big trees. So we just took a little pit stop at Cathedral Grove. We were there for about half an hour. Now we're on our way to Port Alberni to get donuts. We are here. Hi there. I'll get one maple glaze for me. We had a really good lunch at Yuki Poke. Now we're doing part of the Wild Pacific Trail. We're starting at Browns Beach. Gonna hopefully make it to the Ancient Cedars Loop, go around and come back, but it just depends on the situation with my feet. So we are here. We're gonna go do 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 and back, hopefully. I'd say that sky is almost blue. Big old bear dumperino.
It's a chew better.
Took us like 50 minutes to get from the parking lot at Browns Beach to the Ancient Cedars Loop. We took all of the artist loops along the way. So we're gonna do the Ancient Cedar Loop and then head back, but probably skip all the artist loops on the way back. Oh, you're tall, you're kind of like an old growth human.
Yeah, I don't think it really does my size justice.
So we're heading back now. We could have gone about 20 minutes further to see the bluffs and the entirety of the trail, but with my feet we want to not push it too far. A foot high five to congratulate my feet. The hike was really nice. As said, it feels so good to be able to use my feet again. We decided we're gonna head to the campsite and set up our bed. It's walking distance from the campsite to different restaurants in town, so we'll just walk out to dinner after that. This is our cozy little sleeping setup. We've got a duvet, one of these itchy wool blankets, sleeping bag, and extra blankets in the trunk. So hopefully we'll be nice and toasty tonight. Justin set up this little tarp. It's supposed to be really rainy in the morning, so it'll just give us a little protection when we have to get in and out. All right, so I'm about to show you the best feature of the van. We're just walking to the brewery from the campsite. I forgot my ID, so I guess if we get carded, we'll go straight to the restaurant, but neither of us are quite ready to eat yet. Getting a couple little brewski beers. There's a 45-minute wait, so no brewski beers for us. We had a nice dinner at Cedar Grill, and we are heading back to our cozy van.
We're very cozy. We have more blankets than some households. And we're gonna read for a while. It's 7:30, but it feels like it's 11.
Yeah, we're ready for bed.
Sleepy.
We made overnight oats for this trip, so we wouldn't have to cook oatmeal in the morning. But we forgot all of our spoons with our backpacking gear, so we're eating this very soupy oatmeal with forks this morning. We're driving to Tofino now. Hopefully I have time to grab a coffee, and then we'll be taking the water taxi to Meares Island. Meares, I don't know. We'll find out, I guess. Online that in this area it's never been logged. The local First Nations people and some environmental advocacy groups worked really hard together to protest and prevent logging. I read on Wikipedia that apparently there's over 1,000 trees in this area that are spiked, which means that they have like basically a nail put in them so that if someone were to try and log it, it could potentially destroy equipment or cause injury to the person who is doing the logging. Completely overdressed as usual, so like the wisdom is to start cold and warm, but I can't do that. I have to start warm and then end absolutely dripping in sweat. We just got back from doing the Big Tree Trail hike on Meares Island. I'm cutting Justin out of the frame because he won't stop making stupid faces.
That's just my face.
We got extremely muddy. There was a couple on the water taxi who came with their dog, and none of them were muddy at all, so we don't know what we were doing wrong. Now we are going to go have lunch at Tofino, maybe. I know it's really popular, so if it's got a super long line, we're just gonna skip it. Even in the rain, the line for Tofino is super long, so we're not gonna go. Do you rate the hot chocolate?
Oh, this is 8 out of 8.
8 out of 8. It is really tasty. We got it from Choco Tofino. We're at Tokidoki and there's not a lineup at all, and the food looks really good. We had the yummiest meal at Tokidoki. We're so glad we went there. Justin was able to have a beer at the brewery, which was really good. We had this like pancake with mushrooms on it that was to die for. It was so tasty. kite surfing, the one thing that I did not believe was that these wetsuits would keep you warm. I hate being cold in the water, and I was so nervous they were lying to me, but I guarantee I'm the biggest baby when it comes to cold water. I'm totally warm in the waves. That was horrible. We had a lot of fun surfing. Went in and had a nice hot shower at the surf club, and now we're going for dinner. Excited to try out Jeju. We read online that the inspiration from the name came because the owners felt they came to Ucluelet and Tofino and were reminded of Jeju Island in Korea. And Korean food is one of our favorites, so we're really excited. Jeju was delicious, everything was delicious. Everything we've eaten here so far has been really good. We're just trying to decide our next move. There's a place in Ucluelet where we could go and sit in a sauna for a bit, or we might just retire to the van for the night. We haven't decided yet. So I feel like we're gonna just have a nice cozy evening. It's 7:30, so I feel like Justin's gonna fall asleep immediately again, and I'll have a couple hours to read before bedtime. It's our last day here. We woke up and there's this beautiful sunshine, so we already see the sun going away, but we rushed out to do our hike and hopefully catch a little bit of the sun. Then we're gonna get coffees, go to the aquarium, and then head home. What did you think about the hike? Did you like it?
Nice little hike.
Yeah, it was a really nice little hike.
I like looking at a bog.
Yeah, we like looking at the bog, we like looking at the ocean. Took us about an hour to do the whole thing, stopping to take lots of videos. Now we're gonna grab gas, grab coffee, and go to the aquarium for a little bit before heading back. Didn't like that. I really like the Burger King Impossible Whopper, so anytime I go through Port Alberni or Nanaimo, I look forward to going to Burger King and getting the Impossible Burger, so that's what we're doing here. Well, we're pretty full of Burger King now and just driving back to Comox, so I think I'm going to end the vlog here. Thanks for coming along for our weekend in Tofino. You didn't ask me to guess.